Hello and welcome to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jeff Smith with Evan Webb, and hiding here in the booth, who we may throw on a mic at some point, is Terry Ross, our resident North Medford expert. We're happy you joined us tonight. It's the Lithia Superstore pregame show powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Tonight featuring the North Medford Black Tornado taking on the Grants Pass Cavemen. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our sponsor business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button and click on the bell. And if you're already a subscriber, we thank you. Our Lithia Superstore pregame show, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon, also brought to you by Bill's Glass. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. So conference football tonight. The Black Tornado coming in here. Of course, these two teams, in other sports, we'd still be saying the Southwest Conference, and I'll probably say that a couple of times tonight, but it's the expanded Special District 1, added the three teams from Salem, added Sprague, and said, we're going to call you Special District 1. But this is a long-time Southwest Conference rivalry game. Always a good game when the Cavemen and the Black Tornado match up. Last time I covered this game, it was pouring rain. The wind was blowing. We were doing everything we could just to keep the rain off of our equipment as it was blowing in from the west and right into the window of the booth. But it was a fun time. It was a really good game that night despite the sloppy playing conditions. And we hope for another good game tonight. The Black Tornado in the conference, a three-way tie atop. They're technically the third-place team, but they are tied with Sheldon and South Medford with a 2-0 conference record. But in the overall, Sheldon 4-0, South Medford also 4-0, North Medford 2-2, as the Black Tornado lost the first two games of the season in pretty lopsided fashion, actually. They've turned things around since then. They lost to West Lynn 52-6, and then Bend beat them 39-7, so they gave up a whole bunch of points the first 2 weeks of the season. But in the last two games, they defeated West Salem and North Salem, giving up only 14 points and 13 points respectively. So the defense has righted the ship, gotten things turned around, and they're here to take on one of the four teams tied at 1-1 in the conference. South Salem, North Salem, Sprague, and Grants Pass all tied at 1-1 in Special District 1. Grants Pass coming off a win last week in their homecoming game against West Salem, 27-25. West Salem getting a late touchdown to get that game close, but couldn't get the onside kick for any chance of winning, and there was, I think, 7 seconds left at that point, and the game was over. But they made it interesting, but the Cavemen held on to win. Cavemen are 3-1 overall on the season, but two of those games, one against 5A Caldera, a 35-0 victory at home, and on the road taking on Shasta out of Redding, California, on the opening week of the season. That was a 38-24 victory. Now looking at some of the highlights from the previous 4 weeks. In that opening week game, Jackson Tunick had 4 touchdowns for Grants Pass. That put him tied for third in the state for the most touchdowns on week 1. Then last week, A.J. Pugliano had 14 tackles to lead. That put him at 3rd in the state for tackles in week 3. Jackson Tunick had 189 receiving yards last week as well. Also in week 3, Ty Pugliano, 202 rushing yards. So AJ with 14 tackles, Ty with the 202 rushing yards. And so those are a couple of the names to look for the two teams. And again, when these two teams match up, it is always a good time, and I expect the same again tonight. Let's take a quick break. We will come back and hopefully catch the Cavemen coming onto the field as North Medford has just come back out on the field. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the pregame after this.
What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
New phone?
Yeah, with US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School as the captains head to the center of the field for the coin toss. And our captains for North Medford, Isaiah Chavez, JT Knobloch Scott, and Alexander Angulo. And captains for Grants Pass, Jace Blanchard, Raiden Takahashi, Trevor Reeves, and well, we'll see who that fourth one was. I thought it was 55, but we don't have a 55 on the roster, so we'll find out who that was. And it looks like Cavemen will go to the south end of the field and receive the kickoff. So North Medford will get the second half kickoff as the teams get ready, and we are ready to have, here come the Cavemen. So we're just about a minute away from the kickoff here. The North Medford Black Tornado coming to Grants Pass to take on the Cavemen. As the teams take the field. And once again, we thank you for starting early with us for the Lithia Superstore pregame, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and sponsored by Bill's Glass. So the Black Tornado out on the field first. JT Knobloch Scott will kick for the Black Tornado. And it looks like it'll be Kenyon and Tunick deep for the Cavemen. And that one will get into the end zone. So the first thing I see starting this one out is the kicking going to be strong for both teams, as we already know that Elijah Leach for Grants Pass also with the big leg. So the Cavemen will have it first down and 10 at their own 20. Empty backfield. They're going to go 5 wide. Blanchard takes the snap. And a quick little timing pattern caught by Kenyon. He's going to get almost 9 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 1 for the Cavemen. So not used to seeing that right out of the gate. Now they'll go back to the pistol. Reeves moves over, putting Blanchard in the shotgun. Now Reeves going to switch sides. Trevor Reeves, the running back, takes the handoff. A lot of Black Tornado players in the backfield. A late flag comes in. Looked like that tackle was made by Easton Abbott. But we'll have to see what the penalty is here. So it looks like it's going to go against North Medford. It's going to be a face mask, personal foul face mask. And this will result in a Caveman first down. They're going to spot this at the 38-yard line. So Abbott made the tackle. Don't know if he was the one caught for the face mask. And they're going to go 5 wide again. Empty backfield. Blanchard under some pressure, and down he goes. First man there, number 85, is A.J. Pugliano. We talked about him in the pregame. He had a good game last week. I believe it was 14 tackles he was credited with. Gets one here. Going to be second down and 18 with the ball all the way back at the 30-yard line. And they're going to go empty backfield again. So the coaching staff must have seen some stuff in the film that, and another flag comes in. This one right at the line of scrimmage. We may have had a man downfield illegally for the Cavemen. But we'll wait. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah, that's going to go against the Cavemen. And looks like North Medford's going to decline the penalty. They will. That'll bring up third down and 18. Blown back again, I believe, is Trevor Reeves, and now a 5-yard penalty against North Medford. We saw a handful of these last week. The hard count from the Cavemen was very effective against West Salem last week. In fact, it may have cost West Salem the game. There were some crucial penalties coming across. And so now it'll be 3rd and 13. Throw to the near side. Tunick has to come back for it. Juggles, and it was tipped away. I think Gripsma got a hand on that as well to help break that one up. And it's going to be 4th down. And Luke Morgan out there to punt it away for Grant's pass. Not a lot of hang time, but good distance on the kick, but a good return out across the 50 into Caveman territory goes Nolan Kelly. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado, and we'll get our first look at the Black Tornado offense. Caden Lacey, the starting quarterback for the Black Tornado. Spin move, positive yardage out across the 45 to about the 43-yard line. I believe that was Pugliano, Ty Pugliano, number 22 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down, and he got about 5, so 5 to go. And Pugliano again carving his way through the defenders out across the 35. It'll be a 1st down for North Medford. First and 10 for North Medford. Quick hitter to the right, but breaking tackles finally being hauled down. That was A.J. Pugliano. So it's been all Pugliano so far on this first offensive drive. A.J. with the catch and run. Got about 4 yards on the play to be 2nd and 6. And, of course, the featured back for the Black Tornado, Ty Pugliano. Here's Ty Pugliano. Stiff-arming, but not getting away from Raiden Takahashi. And so maybe a couple of yards. So Takahashi fighting off the stiff arm of Pugliano. Keeps him to about a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 4. Trips to the left. Catch is made, but it's not going to be enough for a 1st down. Kellen Tomey with the catch. Tackle made by Bruxton Lier. And it's going to be 4th down and 1. Caden Lacey, the quarterback, seniors, 6'2", 190. Pugliano with the carry. He'll have the first down. Gets to about the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Tackle made by number 9. That's Cole Carnes. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Cavemen first drive came up empty. North Medford working their way down the field here with 6:33 remaining here in the first. Pugliano caught in the backfield and brought down by big number 77. That's senior Jarvis Parker. Be 2nd down and 11, loss of a yard on the play. Two receivers to each side. And the little screen to Pugliano. He gets a block. And Tunick finally hauls him down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5 for North Medford. So far so good here for the Black Tornado offense, working their way down the field. They started with pretty good field position. Pugliano dancing around, no place to go, swarmed by the Caveman defense. They're going to put this right at the 5, so no gain, 2nd down and goal from the 5. Pugliano in the backfield with Lacey. Tight end comes across to block. Lacey under pressure, heads for the corner, and he'll get in for the touchdown. And the Black Tornadoes strike first. A 5-yard quarterback keeper. And Knobloch Scott out to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And so the Black Tornadoes strike first on our John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford 7, Grants Pass nothing. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be back with more action. Don't go away.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. And it's 7-0 on our John L. Scott scoreboard as the Black Tornado strikes first. 5-yard quarterback keeper got the touchdown. And Knobloch Scott will kick Kenyon and Tunick deep for the Cavemen. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And another touchback. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavemen at their own 20-yard line. Make sure a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First-class food and a new menu awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. And for our Medford fans, a new Elmer's coming soon to Medford, also part of the Thomason Hospitality Group. 1st and 10. And Blanchard finds Jackson Tunick, breaks a tackle at the 25, gets on the edge. He's at the 50, he's to the 30, 20, and Jackson Tunick takes it all the way in for the touchdown. And the Cavemen 1 extra point away from tying this one. No laundry on the field, and the home crowd celebrates. So this one turning into a fun game very quickly tonight. Elijah Leach out there to attempt the extra point. So 80 yards on the touchdown pass. Leach gets it off. It's a line drive, and it's good. And we are tied on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Black Tornado 7, Cavemen 7. We'll take a break and be back with the kickoff. Don't go away.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to our Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Leach getting set to kick off for the Cavemen. Already losing my voice. We're still got 4 minutes left in the first quarter. And deep for the Black Tornado. Looks like 2 and 14. That would be Angulo and Kelly. Short kick taken at about the 12. Kelly finds a lane all the way out across the 40. He'll be taken down at about the 43-yard line. And Black Tornado with pretty good field position to start this second drive. They marched it all the way down the field and got the first touchdown of the game. They'll start their second chance on the offense right here from the 43-yard line. 3:59 to play here in quarter number 1. Tight end goes in motion, and he'll catch the pass as he came across the formation, caught the pass. That'll be Kellen Tomey. About a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Takahashi making the tackle for the Cavemen. Pugliano out of the backfield. Gets away from the defenders. Pugliano's going to take it all the way in, and the Black Tornado retake the lead. 53-yard run. And the Black Tornado back on top. Knobloch Scott lining up for the extra point. And the kick is no good as he hooked it. And with 3:16 remaining in this first quarter, it's now North Medford 13, Grants Pass 7. We'll take a quick break, come back with the kickoff after this.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School, and back and forth action as the Black Tornado have retaken the lead. Extra point was no good, but they lead now on the John L. Scott scoreboard 13-7. Knobloch Scott will kick it away. And watching it go for a touchback, Gage Blay was back there as well as Aiden Dietz, but they don't get a chance to touch it. Another touchback for Knobloch Scott. And the Cavemen will be first down and 10 from their 20-yard line. So the first drive for the Cavemen kind of sputtered a bit. Got helped by one penalty, but couldn't really do anything. Had to punt it away. Second drive was one play, an 80-yard pass play for a touchdown. Reeves out of the backfield heads wide to the left. Throw over the middle. Tunick with lots of room. Tunick kind of shuffled past his blocker, and that slowed him down just enough to allow the defense to get him. But he's into Black Tornado territory. They'll spot it at about the 47-yard line. First down and 10. So it's been the night of big plays so far. Of course, the first Black Tornado touchdown was a good long sustained drive. They had good field position into Caveman territory, but took it all the way down, halfway down the field. But everything's been big plays since then. Blanchard under pressure finds Reeves. Reeves breaks a tackle. And Reeves all the way to the 41-yard line, breaking tackles. Not going to be enough for a first down, but it started so deep in the backfield that it was a pretty good run just to get it on that screen pass. Give him about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Trips to the left. Reeves in the backfield. Screen to Tunick. Gets past the first man. Sees some room to run. Heading up the left side. All the way down to about the 3-yard line. Well, they'll spot it closer to the 5. They'll say where his knee came down. But another big play for Jackson Tunick. And another scoring chance here for the Cavemen. First and goal. They'll spot it at the 4-yard line. Trevor Reeves in the backfield again. He'll get the carry, bounces off his blocker, and he's going to have a yard, maybe 2. Well, actually, looking at the line judge, maybe no Maybe no gain on the play. Yeah, they're going to spot this at the 4-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. Kenyon in motion. Blanchard under a heavy rush. Finds his receiver near the goal line, and they'll say he's just short. Complete to Luke Morgan, number 14 for the Cavemen. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. He tried to reach it across as he was coming down, but just not close enough to get it done. Blanchard gives to Reeves. He drops it on the turf. He's able to, well, did he get it? North Medford saying they've got it, and they do. So a turnover at the goal line, and the Black Tornado will have it at their own 1-yard line. So So what looked like a scoring opportunity for the Cavemen is now Black Tornado ball. 22 seconds remaining. In this first quarter. A whistle, and are we going to get a timeout? We will. Black Tornado take a timeout. And we will take it with them. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 13, Grants Pass 7. Grants Pass was knocking on the doorstep, but a goal line fumble, and North Medford will start this drive from their own 1-yard line. Handoff, and just diving for some extra breathing room was Pugliano. See where they spot this. Going to be about the 2 or 3 yard line, so 1 or 2 yards. We'll see. Haven't quite seen where. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, North Medford 13, Grants Pass 7. And we will be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
So 1 quarter is in the books, and the North Medford Black Tornado have the lead after 1. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 13, Grants Pass 7. As we head to the second quarter, it'll be 2nd down and 8. And Pugliano again, big run up the left side, finally out of bounds. I'm sorry, I don't think that was Pugliano. My mistake. It was Angulo. Angulo. So first down and 10 rather. And Angulo again up the middle.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 6 for North Medford.
So Lacey gets the play to the huddle, and it'll be 2nd down and 6. And lots of running room up the middle, breaking tackles. Angulo again, another first down. He'll be at the 42-yard line. Kenyon with the stop for Grant's pass. But the Black Tornado marching their way down the field once again. A whistle and a player going to have to leave the field. We've been seeing a lot of this season. In fact, the first home game for the Cavemen, same player got taken off the field 3 times in a quarter. Usually equipment issues, in this case probably blood. Pugliano again, and he will get it out across the 45 to about the 47. Carnes with the stop. It'll be 2nd and 5, 5-yard gain. Pace of this one slowing down a little, with both teams now taking more time in the huddle. Of course, last week the Cavemen went a lot of hurry up, which is fairly uncharacteristic of what they had done earlier in the season. Another big run. This is Pugliano again. Be a first down into Caveman territory at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. So Black Tornado doing most of it on the ground so far. No surprise. We expected Pugliano to be a big part of their offense, and so far he has been. This is Angulo. Flag comes in as he had a short gain. The flag on this near side of the field. See what the call is. The side judge throwing that flag from the near side. The play over on the far side. It's going to be holding against the Black Tornado. So that'll back him up 10 yards. Get our quarter squared away. We are in the second quarter, 9:14 remaining in the second quarter. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. 1st and 20 after the 10-yard penalty. Play action. Now Lacey's flushed out, and he, gets away from a tackler. Gets the pass off. It'll be no gain on the play, but he gets it to Angulo. Yeah, this spot shows they lost about a yard. 2nd and long. Got to get to about the 31-yard line for a first down. Screen pass is over the reach of Angulo. It'll be 3rd and 21 for the Black Tornado. So both teams getting some good pressure on the quarterback so far. The interior linemen doing a good job of getting some penetration, not letting these plays linger too long where somebody can get open for a big one. And nobody there except for Cavemen. Intercepted. Malachi Kenyon gets a block at the sideline. He's across the 50. Finally ran out of bounds inside of North Medford territory. We'll see where they finally spot this. Looks like it's going to be at about the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cavemen. So a drive that started on a turnover ends on a turnover, and the Cavemen will have it 1st down and 10. Kenyon was the only one anywhere near where that ball was thrown. Not sure what happened on that route, or if it was just thrown as essentially a Hail Mary. Tunick with the catch, short yardage, maybe about 3 yards on the play. Be 2nd down and 7 for the Cavemen. And no surprise, another tackle for Pugliano. And another player being asked to leave the field. This is the nature of sports these days. In a lot of different ways, safety has become a much bigger concern than it was, well, we'll say back in the day. And that's a good thing. That is not a complaint on my part. Try to get it out to Kenyon. That's incomplete from Blanchard. And it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Cavemen. Of course, one of the problems you have with high school sports is you get blood on a jersey. There's only so many other jerseys to go get before you run out. You know, the pros, they got lockers full of equipment, and they can throw a number on a jersey, and they got all kinds of people to do that. You don't have that in high school. Broken up, pass intended for Osborne. I believe that was Angulo again breaking up that pass play. And the Cavemen will send out the punt team. I can say it. Luke Morgan. And he will kick it to Nolan Kelly. 7:09 remaining in this first half. 13-7 Black Tornado lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard. That kick got off the side of his foot. It's going to go out of bounds. We're going to see where they spot this. 20. Well, he's still walking around. Okay. 20. Make it the 27-yard line. So. Black Tornado will have it again with 7:04 remaining in the half. They'll start this drive from their own 27. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Pass to the near side. Caught by number 10. That's Connor Cesaro. It's going to be good for about 6 yards. 2nd and 4. So as soon as I said the Black Tornado doing it with the running game, they've started to feature the passing game a little bit more. Of course, on that last drive, they were backed up and had to throw, but showing a little more propensity to throw here. They'll hand off this one, though. Pugliano up the middle. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. Going to be 3rd and a long 1 yard to go. And he'll give it to Pugliano. He's hitting the backfield, and he's taken down. Bruxton Lier, and well, I've got the same problem the PA has. I don't have 44, so I can't give that young man credit, but a good play there, forcing the Black Tornado to punt. So the Cavemen guessed right. They thought that would go to Pugliano. It did, and they got to him. I think I might have gone play action on that because the Cavemen were definitely keying on Pugliano. Tunick has to come up to get it. He does. Does not call for a fair catch. Gets it to the 50-yard line, actually into North Medford territory, almost to the 48-yard line. So a dangerous return, but it turns out well for the Cavemen. 5:34 remaining in this first half.
First down, Cavemen.
Reeves in the backfield with Blanchard. Blanchard looking to throw. Crossing pattern is complete, and that's Osborne. They'll spot this at the Black Tornado 43. Be about a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. Reeves into motion. Blanchard going down the sideline, and that one will be incomplete. That was intended for Aiden Dietz. Coverage on the play was Gripsma, Matthew Gripsma, number 3. 3rd and 5 for the Cavemen. Trips to the left. Oh, and Blanchard wasn't looking for the snap. Throw to Jackson Tunick is incomplete, but somebody got the snap count wrong as Blanchard was not looking at that ball when it came to him, but he's athletic enough that he was able to juggle it into his hands, make the throw, but it falls incomplete. Going to be 4th and 5, and the Cavemen look like they're going to go for it here. 4:54 remaining in the half. And almost coming off sides was North Medford. Grants Pass going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's North Medford 13, Grants Pass 7. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School. 4th and 5 for the Cavemen. They took a timeout to talk things over. They come back out. They'll go for it here on 4th and 5. Kenyon in motion. Reeves next to Blanchard. And a little slant route is caught. First down and more for number 5, Aiden Dietz. So they tried to go to Dietz earlier on the deep sideline route. Go to him there on that little slant, and 1st and 10 for the Cavemen. Still lots of time left in the quarter. Reeves up the middle, finally hauled down. He's inside the 15 to about the 12. The 1st and 10 from the 12. And that passing game starting to soften up the middle a little bit there for the Cavemen. Blanchard gives to Reeves. Reeves cut down. Good penetration there by number 9. That's Jeremiah Robbins. It's going to be 2nd and 9, about a yard on the play. Play action. And the receiver fell down. Flags come in. They're going to say he was pushed down. I believe the route was intended to go to Kenyon, but Kenyon went down. I can say I didn't see the push. I saw him on the turf, and I believe that's what this flag is going to be. And it is pass interference, so they'll go half the distance, put the ball just outside the 5. So I believe that'll make it 2nd and about 3. They can still get a first down without a touchdown. Original line of scrimmage was the 12. That pass, Blanchard was hit as he got rid of that. Falls incomplete. Tried to get it to Trevor Reeves coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd and 3. Clock stops with 3:26 remaining in this first half. Screen to Tunick. They had the blocking set up, but it was through his hands. And it's going to be 4th and 3. And we may see the field goal team coming out. And we do. Elijah Leach will attempt a field goal here. This is going to be about a 24-yard field goal. And the kick is blocked. Black Tornado will scoop it up. Jackson Tunick trying to get the tackle. He finally does. Taking down Nolan Kelly. Don't know if Kelly got the block, but he did get the attempted return.
Return down to about the 46, 47-yard line.
And flag did come out at the end of that play, and that may have been a face mask or a horse collar. Oh, did they call it on the sideline? Yeah, they're gonna call that on the North Medford sideline violation. I don't know I forget what you call that, but now in some cases you can get a sideline warning that doesn't result in an actual penalty. And I think that's what we're getting on that one. So the next one will result in a penalty. So pretty good field position for the Black Tornado to start this drive. Play action, throw over the middle, wide open, up the middle of the field. All the way down to the 1 yard line goes A.J. Pugliano. And it's 1st and goal for the Black Tornado just like that. Pugliano takes it in for the score. And the Black Tornado extend their lead. See if they're going to... Nope, they're going to send out the kicking team. Try and get the one. Thought they might go for 2, try and get that 1 point back they lost on the previous PAT. But so at the 2:42 mark, point after attempt is up, and it is good on our John L. Scott scoreboard with 2:42 remaining in the half. It's North Medford 20, Grants Pass 7. We're going to take 30 seconds, and I'm going to catch my breath. We'll be right back.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run full-service funeral and cremation provider in the Valley. Call us today to schedule an appointment for personalized assistance with our caring staff. Conger Morris will always be there.
Welcome back to our Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And it's been the Pugliano Show tonight. Big pass play to A.J. Pugliano set up the 1 yard touchdown run by Ty Pugliano. And North Medford has extended their lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's now 20-7. And we'll see if it'll be another touchback. This one is fielded by Dietz. Gets it to the 20. Breaking tackles at the sideline. He's finally forced out around the 30-yard line. And Cavemen will have it at their own 30 to start this next drive. So for the first time tonight, Knobloch Scott doesn't get the touchback. Kicked it right to the goal line. Dietz had to tiptoe that goal line to make sure he didn't step in there because it's automatic touchback if you do. He was determined to run that one out, and he got about 10 extra yards, so turns out to be a good decision. Reeves in motion. Blanchard stepping up. He'll throw. Catch is made. No, incomplete. Dietz on that sideline again. Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cavemen. Blanchard looking to throw, intended for Tunick. Pass was off the mark. Isaiah Chavez on the coverage for North Medford. Going to be 3rd and 10 for Grant's pass. Still 2:24. The one problem with these incomplete passes is it stops the clock, and Black Tornadoes still with a couple of timeouts. They've still got plenty of time if they can get the ball back here. This throw is off the mark, and Dietz was curling back, and the throw was continuing down the field. So don't know if somebody got the wrong call on that or it just the timing was off. But they're going to be forced to punt as Luke Morgan comes back on the field. And his counterpart, number 14, Nolan Kelly, will be deep for the Black Tornado. Still 2:20 remaining in the half. Good high end-over-end kick backing up Nolan Kelly. He'll call for the fair catch at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado. And speaking of Luke Morgan, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was his dad. I don't know this, but he had a Morgan jersey on, so I'm going to say it was probably his dad. Brought us up some ice cream during pregame, so get a shout out to the Grants Pass home crowd for the free ice cream. That catch is made across the 40. Isaiah Chavez with the catch. And that'll be a 1st down to the 42-yard line. Clock continues to run, under 2 minutes to go now. Pugliano in the backfield. He'll block. And ooh, I'm surprised we didn't see a flag on that. It's on the far side, so it's hard to tell, but that hit looked a little late as Caden Lacey with the positive yardage on the keeper as he was flushed out of the pocket. He's going to have almost 7 yards. Going to be 2nd and a long 3. Lacey hands off to Pugliano. He's grabbed initially by Osborne. And it won't be enough for a 1st down. It's going to be 3rd and about a yard to go. So give him 2 on the play. Lacey looking to throw. Throws short, and the catch is made. That'll be enough for the 1st down. I believe that was number 10, Connor Cesaro, making the catch. And it's 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of the Cavemen. 50 seconds remain. Screen pass. Pugliano trying to stiff arm the defender, but he can't get away. Going to be a loss of yardage on the play. Going to lose a couple. Going to be 2nd and 12. And a timeout taken by the Black Tornado. They've got one remaining. 29 seconds left in the half. Black Tornado driving. Table Rock Sports would like to thank our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. Today's game is also brought to you by Schlesinger and de Villeneuve Attorneys, with practices throughout Southern Oregon, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful and civil behavior at youth sporting events. 29 seconds remain in this first half, second quarter. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 for the Black Tornado. They lead on our John L. Scott scoreboard, 20-7. Lacey looking to throw again, steps up, lobs one out to the open receiver, forced out of bounds finally is number 2, Alexander Angulo. And that'll be a first down. Oh, no, we got some laundry, so this might be coming back. This was thrown near the line of... Oh, no, it's going to be defensive holding, so Black Tornado will decline that penalty. 20 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Lacey steps up again, overthrows his receiver, incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down. .15 seconds remain in the half. I think you might see a shot at the end zone here, and then on 3rd down, try and get a little chunky yardage for your kicker maybe, but I don't know. This is high school football, so those plans usually are completely off the mark, and that's why I'm up here and not down there. Oh, bad snap. Lacey's got to chase it. Gets it away. Broken up. Coming in on the defense appeared to be Cole Carnes, number 9, breaking that up. 9 seconds remain. It'll be 3rd and 10. So Pugliano in the backfield with Lacey. Lacey looking to his left. He'll roll that to that side and then throw it away. 2 seconds remain. It's going to be 4th down. And are we going to see a field goal attempt from Knobloch Scott? I think we are. This is going to be about a 42-yarder. Of course, on the other side, Elijah Leach has a 40-yarder this season. This will be from 42. And we're going to get a timeout. Grants Pass will use their 2nd timeout of the half. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to your Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. 2 seconds remaining in the half. Black Tornado going to attempt a 42-yard field goal as JT Knobloch Scott, and Caver's going to take another one. They are. So Cavemen use their final timeout of the half. We'll keep it right here. And so don't know if they're double icing them or if they wanted to see if they were serious about kicking a 42-yarder. I was talking to Terry Ross during that last timeout, and he thinks this might be a little beyond Knobloch Scott's range. Obviously, he can kick a ball this far, but kicking it between the uprights is another issue. I think it was week 1 for the Cavemen that Elijah Leach kicked a 40-yarder. Again, this will be from 42. Knobloch Scott. Ty Pugliano will be the holder. And here comes the kick, and I don't know if somebody got a piece of that, but it's going to be no good. And that will do it for the first half. After one half of play, the North Medford Black Tornado lead the Grants Pass Cavemen by a score of 20-7 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. We will take a break, and we will come back with our halftime show. And with North Medford here, we'll unofficially call it the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show, and we will have that for you when we come back from this break.
You do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with Crispy Crunchy Chicken's mouth-watering chicken and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. And Mel Ingram Field is the location. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard at the half, North Medford with the 20-7 lead over Grants Pass. You're watching our Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. And let's take a look at the scoring. North Medford would get on the board first. It was a 5-yard keeper for Caden Lacey. And we've got a few replays lined up, so let's see if we can take a look at that first touchdown. Goal to go from the 5. Lacey rolling to his right, breaks the tackle and gets to the pylon for the touchdown, and that would put North Medford up 7-0 after the PAT. Grants Pass didn't wait around. They wanted to get into the scoring. An 80-yard pass play from Blanchard to Jackson Tunick. And let's take a look at that one as catches it at the 25. Gets past the defenders, gets a block, and turns on the Jets all the way down the sideline. PAT would also be good, and we would be tied at 7. But then North Medford would get the next 2 scores. Next one would be Ty Pugliano with a 53-yard run. Takes it right up the gut, breaks tackles around the 30, and then he's gone into the end zone. They would miss the PAT, and it would be 13-7. Grants Pass would take it all the way to the 1-yard line, but then they would lose the ball on a goal-to-go situation. Lost it at the 1-yard line. North Medford getting it, and so North Medford would celebrate the turnover. They would have it at their own 1-yard line. And had another replay. Okay. So then Grants Pass would get the ball back. They got stopped and set up to kick a field goal. Field goal would be blocked. Let's take a look at that one here. Good penetration by the Black Tornado. Scoop it up and take it all the way out near midfield. There would be a flag on the play, but it was a sideline warning after the play was over against the Black Tornado. And so that would set up this play after a big pass play to A.J. Pugliano. Ty would take it in for the score, and that would make it 20-7 after the PAT, and that is our score here at the half. The Cavemen band, as usual. I tell you, one of the highlights of getting to cover Grants Pass football is getting to watch the marching band for Grants Pass. So we'll keep it here for a couple minutes of this performance before we take a break and thank some more of our sponsors, but enjoy this little bit here from the Grants Pass marching band. we hope you enjoyed some of the halftime entertainment here from Mel Ingram Field. You're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report, and this break is brought to you by PlayMedford.com. We'll take a break and be back with more after this.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one. Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind, or discovering a place that feeds your hunger, where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore? So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And we are getting closer to the second half on our John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford 20, Grants Pass 7. You're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. We're going to take our final break, and we'll come back with the kickoff for the second half after this break.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Pit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into Turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free. Add Crunch to your lunch as you head into Turn 3. Fuel up for the remainder of the race with your Peak Rewards app and save at least 16 cents a gallon. Your daily journey to the winner's circle starts at Pinnacle 365.
Where do you find information about paying for medical treatment after a car crash? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
I just got the best deal at US Cellular. Just $29 for one line.
For the first month only, right? That's how they get you.
For as long as I want. Why so skeptical?
I was told she'd weigh 30 pounds.
Get unlimited data for just $29 per line, even just one. Only at US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Get one line for just $29 at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive US Cellular authorized agent. Visit souscellular.com for details.
So what do you do when you can't work because you were injured on the job? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years. What do you do when you get into a car accident and want to know your rights? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
It's Jeep Adventure Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Gladiator 4x4s or test drive a new 22 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford with the 20-7 lead after one half of play. Final warm-ups going on as both teams have come back out onto the field. So we will take one more break and come back with the kickoff right after this.
New phone?
Yeah. With US Cellular, I got to pick any phone that I wanted for free. And I was already a customer.
Any brand? With any size?
Mm-hmm. I got exactly what I wanted. It was great to have so many different options.
New and current customers can get any phone from any brand free, only at US Cellular.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Grants Pass High School. We're here at Mel Ingram Field. And what normally would be called Southwest Conference rivalry, it just doesn't sound the same to call it Special District 1 rivalry. But these two teams with a lot of history, anytime the two Medford teams and the Grants Pass teams, any combination is always a good rivalry. Of course, the North-South game, the Black and Blue Bowl, but both when North and South come to town or when Grants Pass heads to Medford, it's always a good rivalry game, and we've got a good one so far here. North Medford getting the better of it in the first half. But Grants Pass was not without their high points in that first half. They were a yard away from this possibly being a 13-14 game or somewhere in that neighborhood, but instead they turned it over, and North Medford went on to get 2 more scores, and so they lead as we head to the second half. And it looks like Angulo and Kelly will be deep for North Medford, as Elijah Leach will kick things off to get this second half underway. And Leach, woo, and it goes out of bounds. Thought it was going to be a touchback, but instead it goes out of bounds just shy of the goal line. And so that'll be a penalty against the Cavemen. And they will take it at the 35-yard line. So North Medford's had pretty good field position other than the fumble at the 1. They've had excellent field position throughout that first half. And they'll start this drive from the 35. Pugliano up the near side, forced out of bounds at the 40. See where they spot this. They'll give him to the 41, so 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4. Hand off to Pugliano. Not much there. The 3rd down and 4, no gain. Jeff Smith with Evan Webb on camera. Terry Ross is our North Medford specialist helping us out here in the booth tonight. Mostly correcting me on name pronunciations. And our executive producer, of course, is Joe Brett. Pass is caught over the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down to about the 47-yard line. Cole Carnes made the stop. I believe that was A.J. Pugliano with the catch. I lost sight of him there. We're at the point of the, when the ball's near about midfield, I have a little pole I have to look around and sometimes lose numbers. 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado. And good yardage. Breaking tackle, still on his feet is Angulo. Gets it all the way to the 24-yard line. Another 1st and 10 just outside the red zone here for North Medford. Angulo again looking for running room. He's going to take it down near the 10. They'll spot him maybe at the 11-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 just outside the 10 at the 11. Bouncing out to the outside and being forced out of bounds again is Angulo. Be 2nd and 4 from the 5. Tomey subs in for North Medford, tight end. He's going to line up on that left side of the line. Angular grabbed from behind. He's going to, what did I say? Angulo. I'm going to get it right. They're going to spot this at the 4, so it'll be 3rd and 3. They can get a first down at the 1. Going to go power formation. A little trouble with the exchange, so Lacey keeps it. And it's going to be 4th down. He's not going to have enough for that first down. In fact, he may have lost a yard on the play. So I don't know if it was a bad snap, but it was definitely a tough exchange. I don't know if he wanted to give that to Angulo or not, but Lacey ended up having to keep it. And looks like North Medford going to go for it here. Fourth and 4 from the 5. They throw it to Pugliano, and he is stopped short. I don't think he's going to have the first down either. Let's see where they spot this, but I think this is going to be Grants pass football as A.J. Pugliano made the catch. He's a big, strong receiver, but Grants pass able to stop him short. He needed to get to the 1 for a first down. He doesn't get there. And so with 7:59 remaining in the 3rd, Grants pass takes over deep in their own territory. Reeves in the backfield with Blanchard. They'll go up the middle, get a little breathing room as Reeves dives ahead. Two yards on the play, 2nd down and 8. Back to pass, Blanchard finds Dietz on the near side, cuts back toward the middle, finally hauled down at about the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 for Grants pass. So Aiden Dietz getting it done. Grants pass going hurry up. Now they'll look to the sideline. That one batted into the air and almost intercepted. Should have been caught. Isaiah Chavez had it lined up. It was popped up in the air and he couldn't haul it in. So a break there for the Cavemen as that should have been intercepted. Second and 10 for the Cavemen. Kenyon in motion. And Leach tried to get it to Jackson Tunick. It's incomplete. Good coverage on the play by Gripsma. Third down and 10. Blanchard rolling to his right. He's got Tunick. Tunick with the catch at the 35. Tunick to the 10. Tunick for the touchdown. And there's a flag on the play. This one may be coming back. And it will. Holding on the Cavemen. And the collective groan comes out of the home side of the stands. So we'll replay third down. See where these penalties are all spotted the foul, so we'll see where this ends up. It ought to be close to a 3rd and 20 because I'm sure that hold was somewhere near the line of scrimmage. Actually going to be, according to the scoreboard, it'll be 3rd and 25. Because the sticks are on the near sideline, we can't see where they actually touch the ground at. So sometimes we have to rely on the scoreboard. Blanchard looking to throw again. Intercepted at the 50. Underthrown to to Tunick. And guess who? Number 22, Ty Pugliano with the interception. And another good field position coming up for the Black Tornado. Right at midfield. And the Grants Pass defense having to come back out. 6:37 remaining in the third. And a little miscommunication. One player heads off the field for Grants Pass. Angulo breaks a tackle. Thought I may have seen a flag come in. I did, and we may get another holding call. Won't be nearly as costly as the last one. But let's wait, because we have had a defensive holding already tonight, so I don't assume anything. I'll guess, but I won't assume. So it is against the Black Tornado. So that'll back them up. We'll play first down again. 1st and 23 at the 37-yard line. So Caden Lacey back there quietly having himself a really good game as well. We hear Pugliano a lot. We have also heard Angulo a lot as he catches that one coming out of the backfield. Gets it to about the 44-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and about 16 to go. But as I was saying, we've heard some other names quite a bit. Haven't said as much about Caden Lacey, but he's had a nice night so far, especially as the Black Tornado have started throwing the ball a little bit more late in that first half and into this second half. So 2nd and 16. Original line of scrimmage was the 50, so they've got to get to the Caveman 40-yard line for a first down. Pugliano looking for room, tries to get the edge. He's going to get to about the 48-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 12. Give him about 4 yards on the carry. Clock under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And the Cavemen, after a touchdown pass was erased by a holding penalty, would like to get the ball back. Lacey rolling. He's got the blocking, gets it out. And tackle made short of a first down. He'll be at about the 38-yard line. That was Nolan Kelly on the catch and run. 4th and a long 2. And it looks like the Black Tornado will go for it here. This is generally 4-down territory for most teams. Pugliano breaks the first tackle, breaks the second tackle, spins away from the third, runs into his own guy. Across the 30 to about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Black Tornado. So only because his teammate lost on the block did he get knocked down. Otherwise, he might have taken that one all the way to the end zone. 1st down and 10. Pugliano again around the outside. Cuts back in. Across the 15. See where they spot this. They'll put it right at the 15. 1st and 10 from the 15. And this has really been the story of the night. This is why North Medford has the lead. They have shown the ability to get these sustained drives, push the ball down the field, and especially when you have the lead, ball control is key. A little screen pass was bobbled and caught by number 10, Connor Cesaro. And now whistles. Did we have a flag? I don't see the flag, but the referees are talking. Not sure what the discussion is about. Of course, at halftime, as the teams were leaving the field, it was pointed out to me that both coaching staffs wanted to have a word with the referees. So personal foul against North Medford. So this will back them up to the Caver 32. And so it's going to be, and now they're going to stop and talk about it some more. So I never did see the flag, but obviously there was a flag down. The penalty went against the Black Tornado. So it's going to be, well, down marker has it as 2nd down. Now the referees are going to talk about it again. So the scoreboard says 1st down. The down marker says 2nd down. At this point, I've lost track. So we're going to wait for the referees to iron this out. And while they talk things over, we want to let you know that it's time for you to get back in the game as an official. Good timing on this one. There's a critical need in all sports right now. Go to osaa.org and click on the blue Become an Official button to learn more. We hope to see you back on the field or the court soon. So they finally wind the clock. And after all that, it's 3rd down and 27 from the 32. Good pressure. The screen is caught. And caught from behind is number 18. That's Antonio Martinez. It's going to bring up a 4th down, still 4th and long. Going to be about 18. And waiting for a kicker. They're lining up to try a field goal. This is going to be about a 40-yarder. Kick is up, and it is no good. Missed it to the left. And so the Cavemen take over. They'll have it 1st and 10 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's still North Medford 20, Grants Pass 7. 1:37 remaining here in the third. Tickets are on sale now for the Medford Sports Hall of Fame induction banquet, October 22nd at the Rogue Valley Country Club. Social hour at 5, dinner and awards begin at 6. Go to medfordparksfoundation.org. That's medfordparksfoundation.org and click the events tab. 1st and 10 for the Cavemen. Blanchard rolling. He'll throw deep. He's got Jackson Tunick again. He comes back for it just shy of the 50-yard line. 1st down for the Cavemen. No laundry on the field. And this one will count. So another big pass play to Jackson Tunick. Ball was a little underthrown, but he came back to it. Got it. Blanchard going to throw again. Tunick again, but another flag. This one may be coming back. And a player down for North Medford. They move the flag to the 45-yard line, so this is right in that area of holding. That's what you would suspect. And it will be holding against the Cavemen. So we'll play 1st down again, but they'll play it from 10 yards further back.
Looks like the penalty is going to go against the Cavemen.
And actually that was behind the line of scrimmage, so the penalty is going to cost them about 14 yards. 10 yards on the penalty, but the penalty happened about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, apparently. So it'll be 1st and 24 from the Caveman 35. Clock under a minute to go here in the third. Gives to Reeves. Reeves following his blocker to the 40. Going to bring up second down and about 19 to go. Straight drop for Blanchard. He'll throw it up the far sideline and knocked away as it was probably going to be out of bounds. But Gripsma on the coverage. Looked like he got a hand on that. So 3rd and 19 for the Cavers. Play action. Blanchard under some pressure, throws it away in the vicinity of Dietz. And it'll be 4th down. Grant's pass was looking for some kind of call, I believe, on that play. They're not going to get it as there's no laundry on the field. We will get a referee's timeout now to see what that's about. Maybe there was a flag down that we didn't see. They've got, well, probably not. A couple players in a huddle with the referee. A couple of the referees. So maybe some kind of warnings given out to both teams. You could hear Pugliano giving some message to his teammates. So 4th and 19. Grants Pass going to go for it here. There's 4 seconds remaining in this third quarter. And we'll get a quick kick. I had a suspicion that's what they were doing. Blanchard gets it off. It'll roll all the way down to the 21-yard line where Kenyon will down it. And North Medford will start the fourth quarter with the ball at their own 21-yard line. We'll take a break and be back with more action. Don't go away.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School as we head to the fourth quarter. And the Black Tornado will have the ball at their own 20, almost the 21-yard line. 1st and 10, and Cavemen need to get a stop here as they are down a couple of scores. Screen pass is caught with room to run. Stiff arm, flag comes in. This one may be coming back. Another big play that might be coming back, as that was Cicero on the catch and run. Got it into Caveman territory. But the flag, it looks like, is going against the Black Tornado. They moved the flag all the way to the 25, so they're going to march this off from the 25-yard line. And it is holding against North Medford. They'll be all the way back to the 15-yard line. So we'll replay first down. And it'll be first and about 16 to go after the penalty. Handoff. Oh, and the ball's loose. Grabbed, I believe, by the Black Tornado. And they did get it back. So it'll be second down from just shy of the 24-yard line. Second and a long 7 to go. Just over a minute gone by here in the fourth. And dropped in the backfield. Lier with the tackle of Pugliano. They'll lose yardage on that one. It'll be 3rd and about 10. No hurry up from the Black Tornado at this point. They're taking all the time they need. Low snap. Lacey to his right, forced to the sideline, finally gets rid of it, and it's intercepted. Number 3, Raiden Takahashi. And Takahashi cut down, but he's got the ball back for Grants Pass. So the Cavemen will have great field position after the Takahashi interception. They'll be at the Black Tornado 33-yard line. 9:55 remaining in the game. Cavemen have had their opportunities. They need to start taking advantage of them right now. Otherwise, the Black Tornado is going to head back to Medford tonight with the victory. Still lots of time left, 9:55. Blanchard rolling, overthrows Kenyon. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cavemen. That pass caught. Lots of running room up the sideline. And I believe he got in for the score. And it will be a touchdown. Jackson Tunick. And just like that, the Cavemen make it a one-score game. Kicking team coming out, or the Elijah Leach will attempt the point after. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 9:41 remaining in this fourth quarter, it's North Medford 20, Grants Pass 14. We'll take a quick break, come back with the kickoff after this.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field here at Grants Pass High School, where Jackson Tunick has got the Cavemen within one score with the touchdown pass. And Leach with the PAT on our John L. Scott scoreboard. It's now 20-14 in favor of the Black Tornado. Leach set to kick off. And deep for the Black Tornado, Nolan Kelly on one side. I can't quite see. That appears to be Angulo on the other side, waiting for this kickoff. It's going to be Angulo from the 4. Gets past the first tackler, out across the 30, all the way near the 35-yard line. And that's where the Black Tornado will have it, first down and 10. Still 9:33 remaining. North Medford 2-0 in the conference. Grants Pass 1-1. Low snap. Lacey's throw was caught by Cesaro. And it'll be 2nd and 6, 4 yards on the completion. Trouble with the snap again. The handoff goes to Pugliano, and he is stopped. It's going to be 3rd and 9, so they lose a few on that one. Home crowd getting fired up. North Medford crowd also making some noise. Another low snap and the catch is made. It's going to be short of the first down by about a yard, maybe 2. And it'll be 4th down. And looks like the punting team coming out. And it is No Block Scott back there to kick. Tunic deep for the Cavemen. 7:41 and ticking. And a couple of late players coming on late for North Medford. They may end up having to call a timeout here. Lots of confusion, and they will take a timeout. So timeout for the Black Tornado. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between $7,000 and $10,000. At Conger Morris, a full-service funeral, including a wooden casket, is only $4,900. We can keep our prices lower because we're local. In fact, we're the only locally owned, family-run, full-service funeral.
Well, short timeout as the teams are back on the field. Oh, now maybe they called a delay of game. I never saw the flag come down. So the Black Tornado, maybe they didn't call the timeout, or at least didn't call it in time. So we're going to put that timeout back on the board. A delay of game penalty. This kick is not a good one. Off the side of his foot. And Grants Pass will have it at midfield. So Knobloch Scott with a similar kick. We saw the Cavers with one like that in the first half, and he gets one off the side of his foot as well. So great field position for Grants Pass, and they are still in this game, only trailing by a score. In fact, a missed extra point could be the difference in this one if the Cavers can find the end zone. Still 7:20 remaining. So plenty of time for both these teams. Reeves up the middle. He's got about 3 yards on the carry. That'll make it 2nd down and 7. Empty backfield this time. Trips to the right. Tunic, the lone receiver, to the left. Catch is made. I believe that's Kenyon. It is. Short gain. He's going to come up just short of the down to go, or the, yeah, he's going to be about a yard short. Cavemen going hurry up. Clock down to 6:25. Another hard count, almost got the Black Tornado. Give is to Reeves. Reeves will just get enough, I think, for the first down. He does. Move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Cavemen. Reeves to the sideline. He is replaced by Gage Blay, number 22. He'll line up in the backfield next to Blanchard. Now he goes in motion. And they're going to get it to him on the screen. He had to dive ahead for it, though, so it's going to be not much of a gain on that. Blay made the catch. Did they lose yardage? Yeah, they did. So 2-yard loss. Blanchard led him a little too far on that. He had to dive for it and couldn't advance it any farther. Blay with the handoff. He'll get positive yardage this time. Takes it to about the 34-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 6, it looks like. Under 5 minutes to go in the half, or in the game, I should say. Blanchard looking to throw. He's hit as he let it go. And they're calling this a fumble, I believe. Dietz covers it for the Cavers. And the home crowd doesn't like that call. They want an incomplete pass, but the ruling is made that that was a fumble, which is going to put it at 4th and about 20, maybe 21. 22 is what the scoreboard is saying. Clock down to 4 minutes to go and ticking. Cavemen still have all their timeouts. So we could see a quick kick here again. But Grants Pass is going to talk about it first. They'll use their first of their 3 timeouts. And this has been a crazy game, I got to say. We've seen touchdowns brought back on penalties. We've seen fumbles. We saw what may or may not have been an incomplete pass there that was called a fumble. I think it was a fumble, actually, but the entire home crowd may differ with my estimation. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. It's our great sponsors that keep these games coming for you, including Conger Morris Funeral Directors, with a full range of planning and hometown heartfelt help through a difficult process. And by Travel Medford and Sport Ground, where the West Coast comes to play. 4th and 22 from their own 49-yard line. Grants Pass going to go for it here, and they get North Medford to jump. It's sort of a moral victory, but it's still a long ways to go for a first down. So 5 yards on the play, makes it 4th and 17. Blay in the backfield with Blanchard. Blanchard looking to throw. He's got Dietz if he stays in bounds, and he does! First down inside the 20. The Cavemen go for it on 4th down. And they get the completion down to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. 3:41 remaining. Reeves back out there. He'll take the carry right up the gut. Fighting tacklers. Got near the 10. Think they'll get him to the 11-yard line. Should bring up second and about 3, maybe 4 to go. We'll call it 2nd and 3 from the 11. 3:08 and ticking on the game clock. Grants Pass with 2 timeouts remaining. North Medford, I believe, has all 3 of theirs. I don't think they were charged a timeout when that delay of game penalty was called. Now Grants Pass going to use another one. That's a little peculiar to me. They will have 1 timeout remaining. It's 2nd and 3. Ball is spotted at the 11-yard line. And we will keep it right here. Are you a cornhole player? Get ready for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's 2022 Cornhole Classic, October 8th and 9th at the Expo's Ulfred Arena. A $6,000 purse is up for grabs with entry fees at just $100 per team. And that comes with a 12-game guarantee. Go to travelmedford.org to get in the game. Table Rock Sports would like to say hello to our over 2,000 YouTube subscribers. You want to join the team? Go to Table Rock Sports page at youtube.com. Click on the red subscribe button and click on the bell so you'll be notified of all the upcoming action. 2nd and 3. Blanchard looks like a keeper. No, that's Tunick. So direct snap to Tunick. And he's only going to get about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 2. And now Blanchard back out there. Scoreboard saying 3rd and 1, so he got a little more yardage than I initially thought. Ball inside the 10 near the 9-yard line. It'll be Reeves. Flag, I think I saw a flag come in. Reeves is stacked up. I don't think he got the first down, but we'll have to see what the flag is. Clock stops with 2:03 remaining. And this is why I wasn't sure about that timeout. Cavers leaving themselves with only 1 timeout remaining. These are the situations where you'd like to have that extra timeout in your back pocket. They're going to march this off against the Cavers. So illegal chop block against Grants Pass. Takes them back to the 24. And the clock's going to roll down to 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 16. Oh, Grants Pass lucky to avoid a penalty on that one. The throw to Tunick, broken up. I believe that was Chavez breaking that one up. I believe that's number 5, Isaiah Chavez. So it'll be 4th and 16. The clock stops at 1:39. Of course, the Cavemen had a big 4th down play to get them down here where they're at. They're going to need another big play here. And they're going to take their final timeout. You know, the strategy here was to run the clock down where there won't be a lot of time left if they can score and take the lead with the point after. But now you've put yourself in a position where if you get a first down, you've got to be careful. The clock, we're down to 1:39 remaining, and now you can't stop it. Of course, if the Cavers do get a first down, you start to get into a point where North Medford might think about starting to use their timeouts to save some time on the other side of a potential score. So the mental games are being played right now between the coaches, and it really depends on what Grants Pass can come up with on another fourth down play. It's going to be Blay in the backfield with Blanchard. Kenyon goes in motion, overloading the left side. Blanchard looking to throw. It's up for grabs, and it's knocked down. A flag comes in. Oh, I don't know about that. If that goes against North Medford, I don't know. The pass was incomplete. The defender made what I thought was a good play on it. But let's see what the call is. Pass interference on the defense. I think what they're going to say, I was able to take a quick look at that. We can maybe show you that later. I think what they're going to say is he impeded the receiver. So as the receiver was going up, he was impeded and unable to get to the ball. So half the distance only makes this a 4th and 4. One little wrinkle of high school rules, and that's going to be incomplete. I don't see a flag on this one. The Cavers are pleading for one, but they're not going to get it. And that's the one wrinkle about high school rules. That should be an automatic first down at any level. But in high school, it's spotted the foul, and because it's too close to the end zone, it's half the distance to the goal. So it's not even spotted the foul, or normally it would be a 15-yard penalty, I should say. But in this case, it's half the distance, which didn't give the Cavemen enough for a first down. And I'm not saying this because I do the Caveman games. I don't really care who wins this game. We cover both of these teams. But that's one thing I don't like about the high school rules. That should be an automatic first down. A pass interference. Now, we can argue whether that was pass interference or not, but that's a different argument. But that is the rule, and they go incomplete on the fourth down play. North Medford will kneel down, and the last minute and 26 is all that's left to tick off the clock. And North Medford's going to go home happy with a 3-0 record in the conference. And Grants Pass is going to fall to 1-2 in conference play. So North Medford using all of the quarterback clock that they can. And they'll kneel down. I'm not sure why you go shotgun in that situation, because if you lose that ball into the end zone, this game gets a whole lot more interesting. I think I go under center on that myself, but 30 seconds to go. They're going to have to snap it one more time. Not a lot of room now. See, he took that snap right near the goal line. And I would take a timeout. If I'm North Medford, I'd take a timeout here. Down to 5. I don't know how much was left on the quarterback clock. And I guess there was enough time. Nope, flag came out. They're going to have to run one more play. This one is not over. There's a flag down. It's going to be delay of game, which is essentially going to be half the distance. But they're still going to have to run this play. That was what I was talking about. When you take that snap in the shotgun, you've lost the room to run your next play where you want to kneel down, but your quarterback's essentially standing in the end zone. And if this is delay of the game half the distance, now you're really... Oh, now they're waving it off. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. How do you... Again, I'm not rooting for either team, I assure you. But a delay of the game is either a delay of the game or it's not. How do you pick up a flag on a delay of game penalty? I'm really baffled by that one. But nonetheless, North Medford earned this victory, and they get the victory as the teams shake hands. This one is a final on our John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford 20, Grants Pass 14. Stay tuned. Coming up next will be the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We'll recap the second half scoring, and we'll do that when we come back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
What do you do when you don't know the first step in applying for Social Security disability? It's easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Mel Ingram Field at Grants Pass High School, where the North Medford Black Tornado have defeated the Grants Pass Cavemen. Final score 20-14. You're watching the Know Your Role postgame show, and I actually didn't get a chance to edit my replays, but we only had one score in the second half. That was by the Cavemen, a 32-yard pass in the fourth quarter at the 9:41 mark of the fourth quarter, and that made it. It was a 32-yard pass from Blanchard to Tunick. PAT was good. That made it 20-14. That was the only scoring in the second half. In fact, I do have that replay now. Let's take a look at that one touchdown. My other replays are of what are now inconsequential plays, so we won't bother with those. But there's Tunick taking it to the pylon and getting the touchdown. And then the Cavemen would make some noise at the end, but couldn't quite find the magic on another 4th down play. And the Black Tornado able to kneel down and run out the clock. We had some weird plays, we had some weird calls, but I think the team that played better tonight got the victory, and that was the Medford Black Tornado, North Medford Black Tornado. So as I said earlier, they will improve to 3-0 in the conference. Grants Pass will drop to 1-2 in the conference. Next up for North Medford, they will play at home versus Roseburg next week. I believe that'll be their homecoming game, if I'm not mistaken. And Grants Pass will travel to North Salem next week. And so that is going to do it for this broadcast of Special District 1 football, otherwise known as Southwest Conference football, here on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks also goes out to head coaches Nathan Chin for North Medford and Brad Page for Grants Pass. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be tomorrow, doubleheader soccer action. They've flopped the games. It'll now be girls at 11 o'clock and boys to follow at approximately 1 o'clock right here at Mel Ingram Field here in Grants Pass. And once again, our final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. North Medford 20, Grants Pass 14. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett, with Evan Webb on camera and also with my buddy, what's your name again? Terry Ross, our North Medford expert, alongside me here in the booth. I am Jeff Smith saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.